boxing out looks simple, but it's one of the hardest skill gaps in the game. If you want to learn how to get more box outs consistently and get around them too, this video is for you. YouTube! Hey, I appreciate you guys coming through to another video, man. If you a brand new viewer, welcome to the channel. My name is Ryan. I appreciate every single person who comes to my channel and wants to watch the content, bro. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys everything I know over the past 2 years. I mean everything. I'm talking like a certain way to maneuver around box outs, a certain control in the game to help you get more swim animations, how the box outs work, what part of the court you should be on, how you should counter people, the best way to get positioning before the box out even starts. Man, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. If you're new, bro, you guys already know. We go into deep detail, frame by frame, and I give you guys the best information possible at the center position, man. So for that being said, man, y'all are turning up the channel like crazy, man. If we could go for 100 likes, man, y'all are blessing my life, bro. Y'all were taking me to levels I never thought, man. So if we could get 100, bro, for the 4th time in a row, man, I love y'all, bro. All right, let's get to the tips, man. Let's go. First things first, what determines who gets the initial box out every time you get into these situations? Well, the thing is, I want you to imagine you got a big giant pole that goes through the top of the rim and touches the court. So whoever's the closest to that point on the court, regardless if you're directly under the court, if you're on the right side of the court, left side of the court, it's all relative to that singular spot on the court. So the best way I can kind of explain that to you guys, if we play this clip frame by frame, when we start this box out initially, look, he is in front of me to that rim. So if he were to hit L2 right now, he would get the initial box out positioning. But look what I do. I go ahead and I try to wiggle my body to beat him to that spot. So I'm able to push him out of the way. And because my body at this very moment is more under the rim than his body, look who wins the box out. I'm getting that initial box out position because I'm directly under the rim, which is the closest point to that pole, like that imaginary pole that will go from the top of the rim to the floor. And watch as the play develops how this changes though. So look, I'm under the rim, right? But as he pushes me out from under the rim, or I get behind him, he's boxing me out now. So not only that, y'all, the pull, like literally imagine a pull from the top of the rim to the floor, even behind that basket, bro. So there's literally a pinpoint part of the floor that you could even get boxed out behind that point. So just always imagine directly under the rim, there's a pull and you want to get as close as you can to get that initial box out position. During every box out, you guys are going to have to move your left stick to the left or to the right to try to get around the person boxing you out, or to try to counter the person that's trying to get around you. So this clip, I'm going to go frame by frame and explain what exactly is happening at the time of the court. I'm going to explain so you guys can visually see and get a feel for how this really truly works. I'm going to explain where I'm moving my stick and where the defender is moving his stick. And I'm going to show you how that dynamic kind of works. That way you guys can get into these games and start applying it every time you get on the court. So check this out. I start on the left side of the box out, right? So initially you're going to see me move to the right. So what did I do to do that? He's boxing me out and you're holding L2 and just moving your stick to the left or to the right. That's how you do this, guys. So initially I'm on the left side. My thought process is, okay, I'm boxed out to the left. Let me try to get around him to the right. So I move my stick to the right, and as you can see, I end up over here. Now check this out. The reason I'm able to do this is because the defender either didn't move his stick or he moved it to the left, which allowed me to get the momentum to the right. Whenever you're doing this box out stuff, like seriously, pay attention. Because look, if you move your stick left or right, and then the other guy does his left or right, they kind of play off each other. And that's what determines if you get around, if you like get sealed off. That's literally what determines it. So check this out. I move my stick to the right. He probably moves his stick to the left. I noticed this in game. So what do I immediately do? He's probably now, at this point, he's thinking, okay, cool. Now I have to go back to the right because he's on my right side. So as he shifts his stick right, I literally shift my stick to the left. And because of the timing, look what happens. I literally throw him out the way. I'm instantly throwing him out the way because watch, he moves his stick to the right, thinking I'm going to try to keep pushing that way. And because I countered it, I get rewarded with this animation, man. That's exactly how you guys swim these box outs and how the dynamic works. So this tip is going to help you guys out in every game mode, in every situation. When should you guys box out when running to the rim? whenever somebody's running with you. Right now, me and this purple hair dude, it's a 50-50 shot as to who could get to the dead zone first. I really, truly recommend you do this every time you're in a 50-50 situation when it's possible. If you're ever running to the rim with somebody, always bump into him. So check this out. As I hit him, as I get to his body, I'm literally tapping L2 to initiate a small little, I'll call it like a miniature box out, right? So as you run to the rim, don't just run under the rim and go for a 50-50 rebound where both of you guys are standing there, man. You can use your skills and use the, like the more you learn how to do this, the more you're going to be able to do these little things that'll make you a box out beast, bro. So as you're going to the paint, watch, I'm coming up on him. I'm literally hitting L2. I'm immediately bumping him. I'm just giving him like a little love tap, bro. And that's all you need in these situations. Go through, beat him slightly. You get like 1 foot in front of him. Hold L2, quick box out, and then you could immediately come off of that box out. Now he's behind you. You're going to basically win that board almost every time. And the only reason you're doing that is because you're literally beating him to that pull in the center of the court, tapping L2, and now he's sealed. So now I'm going to show you guys when to not bump somebody, when it's actually not to your benefit to go ahead and hold L2 on somebody. So when I'm running to the paint, you could clearly see the centers in front of me and the power forwards in front of me. I get absolutely no benefit for getting into this animation. My advice, bro, if the ball's about to hit the rim, never try to bump into anybody. And the issue with that is, check this out. If I would have just stopped right here, stood still, and tried to time the rebound, I have a fighting chance. But because I'm running to the paint and I hit L2, you know what I mean? I go in and I go for that tip I just told you at the wrong time, I get stuck in this animation, and because I'm stuck in this animation, the other center gets a free rebound over me. Well, would have got a free rebound if Ronnie 2K and Mike Wang made a proper functioning game, but that's besides the point. So there's some times where you should, when you're running to the rim and you're 50-50, bump him, then get it, but there's other times where the ball's about to hit the rim and you're late. Don't go for it. At this situation, it's not worth it. You're going to get stuck in animations when you could just jump for the rebound. Hey, man, when we break this stuff down, we break down every single angle and dynamic related to the tip, bro. So I showed y'all what y'all should do when you're running to the basket, what y'all should do when you're late to the basket. Now, here's what happens when you don't bump me to the basket. So my guard's about to shoot this shot, and I want you to pay attention to the person in front of me. He is supposed to box me out, right? So check this out. My guard's going to shoot this ball, and at this point, this defender can get in front of me, tap L2 like I just taught you, and prevent me from even getting to the paint, so the person in the right corner can come get the rebound and he boxes me out that elbow. But check this out, man. Look, because he didn't use the tip I just told y'all, I'm able to get to the basket for free. He could have literally boxed me out and prevented this. I come down and I'm absolutely horsing this shit. And the only reason I'm doing that is because Buddy here, Bozo McGee, didn't use my tip I just taught y'all and didn't box me out right here, bump me, and got that little love tap animation, and went and got the free board. All right, man, so look, now we understand how we swim box outs. We got to move our left stick a certain way while the other person's moving their left stick a certain way, and it's kind of like a guessing game, and you got to counter and predict where they're moving their stick. So what does it look like when you successfully swim a box out? Well, here's what the animation is going to usually look like 9 times out of 10. So you see how I'm on his back and I swim to the right, and there's 2 reasons I do this and I win this box out battle. The first reason is because I have a higher badge than him and he didn't do anything, right? So if he's holding L2 and not moving his stick and he has gold, the Hall of Fame box out beast, and I have legend box out beast, when I move my stick to the right or to the left and he doesn't move his stick at all and my badge is higher than his and my strength is higher than his, I'm going to pretty much win that 9 times out of 10, right? Or the other thing is, when I get to this box out, regardless of the badge levels, okay, when he gets in this box out, he might have predicted I was going to go left, because a lot of the times when you get boxed out, people want to protect the middle of the court, man. I always recommend when you're on that elbow, and I'll show you a clip later in the video, but when you're on a baseline or the right side or the left side of the court, always try to swim to the baseline, because most defenders, until like you play mind games and then they start trying to counter what you're doing, but most people with common sense says, all right, I should probably protect the most space on the floor closest to the rim, and that's always the middle of the floor. So what he could have did too was hold his stick to the left. You know, common sense says to hold your stick to the left so I don't get to the middle of the floor, right? But what he could have did was hold his stick to the left, and because I chose to go to the right, which I recommend you do, I always think you get better luck in less skilled lobbies going towards that like far side of the rim. But that's the two possibilities, and because he did one of the two scenarios, I win this box out. I'm really trying to turn y'all up with the tips, man. I just showed you what it looks like and how to win a box out. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like when you seal somebody on your back and they try to swim you and you predict where they're going and you counter them. There's an animation 2K gives you to show you that you counter them correctly, and I'm about to show you right now. So I'm boxing him out, and you're going to see the animation he gets. So check this out. You see how we're in the box out, we're fighting for position, and he kind of like almost falls over to the right, and he kind of like loses balance. That means in this scenario, when I box him out, he literally tried to move his stick to the left, and I also move my stick to the left, which counters out each other. So when he went to do this, because I predicted that he was going to the left, you see this animation in the game, that means you predicted right and you successfully countered his box out. Now it's time to take a lot of the tips we just learned and show you a whole clip of how I'm using them every game, man. So look, I'm the first person under that rim, so I get that initial box out position, right? I go for that quick love tap I was telling you guys about. It's best to initiate the contact here every time. So go for that initial contact. I bump him. Now I'm jumping for the board. I kick it out, right? Find my teammate. And now check this out. Because he steps a couple feet ahead, in my head, I see my guard shooting. Anytime you see a jump shot about to pull, you see a motherfucker about to pull, the first thing you need to do is, okay, how do I get under the rim? What's the quickest way to do it? So I see him about to shoot. I'm immediately... Look, he messes up by coming out the paint. There's no reason for him to come out the paint until I come out the paint, right? So my guard shoots it off the kick out. And look, what's the first thing I'm doing? First thing I'm doing, buddy just let this John come off his fingertips. And I'm immediately sprinting to get to that dead zone. Little love tap. Check it out. Boom. Free rebound. And a pro tip, man. If y'all want to start taking dunks up, bro, you see how buddy's on my back? Well, check this out. When I go for this green meter, bro, the meter's over halfway, because the same way jump shots work, man. Whenever a guard hesitates, get you in a Kemba Walker hesitation, and you're on his back, he shoots it, and that bitch say open. Same thing with the standing dunks, man. It's like a crab, but for standing dunk. One more time, whenever you're going to the paint, I always recommend going for that dead zone positioning. Anytime there's 5 seconds or less in the shot clock, I don't care what team you're on, what game mode, 3 seconds, 4 seconds left. The only thing you need to be doing as a center is getting that sweet dead zone position. So boom, I'm going to the paint. Check this out. Initially he's closer to the rim, but because I'm sprinting into him, 2K kind of gives you momentum. So whenever you sprint into somebody, look at how he kind of slides unnaturally. It's because my body is kind of bumping into him, man. So whenever you're running to the paint, you can low-key. It's risky because if he taps L2, you might be cooked. But you can low-key sprint into somebody. And look, I slightly nudge him out the way. And I do it just enough to where I can latch on right here. Look. Boom. I'm like, it's so close. But the game is saying I am like probably a couple inches closer to that pole going from the top of the rim down. And that is exactly how I'm getting this box out right here. And that's exactly how this game works, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, trying to put you on the game. And in the next clip, I'm going to show you guys the box out glitch. Yes, sir. This is the part of the video that I give you guys that secret gem for the real viewers, for the real supporters, man. I'm about to put you guys on the box out glitch, man. I've been doing this for years, and this has always led me to have very successful Pro-Am League seasons, lead SEBA and rebounds per game a couple times, man. I'm telling you, man, this tip here, it is not on YouTube anywhere. I learned this from some random dude in a PlayStation party years ago. I've done it once when he told me, and I always do it. Do you guys remember the 2K? It could be 21, it could be 22, but whenever you would set a screen, you would keep pushing people. Like you would push somebody, like you would double tap circle, right? When you set a screen, and you would push them out the way, bro. It's the same mechanic, except for screens. That's the best way I could describe this, bro. So anytime I ever go for a box out, bro, I'm not saying this works every time, but you're going to see this animation I get. I'm going to let it play out. You see this animation where I throw him out the way? I quite literally throw him out the way. I don't got crash or take. He has the same box out badge as me and everything, but there's a reason you guys never get this animation. You get it sometimes, but not as much as you should be getting it. I'm about to teach y'all why, man, and this is why y'all fuck with me. So check this out. All right. The only difference between the whole video, I told you guys, you move your stick and all that. The only difference to get this animation more often, and I promise you, sorry, I put this on everything, bro. Whenever you box out, spam circle. Just like the screens. You'd push people with them screens back in 2K22 or 21. Bro, literally, when I'm doing this, I'm holding my stick to do the swim. I'm spamming circle. And because I'm spamming circle, it tells the game that I'm trying to push him out the way, man. Hey, I'm telling y'all, bro, you use that tip, bro, you're going to get these animations way more, man. And nobody, like, there's no videos about this anywhere. I YouTube searched it. I asked ChatGPT about this, bro. I'm the only person who's going to tell you stuff like this, bro. I don't care, man. If the casual community wants to start getting better, bro, like, yeah, I'm not always going to make tutorials because we growing crazy fast. And I'm going to make some gameplay videos. But while I'm doing this, while you guys are here supporting me, man, I'm going to give you guys, I'm always going to take care of you guys, man. I'm always going to give you guys the best tips I can, bro. And this might be the best one, bro. Start spamming circle when you're going for these box outs, bro. You're going to start doing this. I promise you, man. I promise you. Last tip of the video. Y'all remember I told y'all? You get a lot of success for most people whenever you're boxed out and you actually try to swim away from the middle of the floor, rather than be like towards the middle of the floor, towards the middle, man. I'm telling you, this works best on baselines. You can still get countered if he predicts it, but remember, unless you've done it to him a few times, most people are thinking middle of the floor, middle of the floor. Check this out, man. Every time I'm ever on the baseline, granted my guy makes a shot, but we're talking about the box out. Look, they never play it, bro. You should get around him almost every time, man. And that's the best example I could give you guys, bro. So check this out, man. I appreciate y'all. I got one more message. If y'all rocking with the video, if you enjoy the tips, man, I'm telling y'all, bro, if we can get to 100 likes, bro, again and again and again, y'all making the channel go viral. I'm trying my best, bro. I'm grinding every day, man. I've only slept 8 hours in the last 4 days, bro, to do these daily uploads, man. I'm giving it my all. I love you guys, man. I got one last message for y'all, man. Let's get to it. Let's go. Yes, sir, man. This the part of the videos for the real supporters, for the brand new viewers that's been rocking with the video the whole way, man. You guys know I love to connect with the viewers at the end of every video, man. I want to let y'all know, bro, I am so happy. I am so grateful, man. We are growing at a pace of over 100 subs per day, man. I promise y'all one thing, bro. I've slept 8 hours in the last 4 days total, bro, because I've been up to 4 a.m., 5 a.m. with work the next day, repeatedly getting these videos out for y'all, man. Y'all are blessing. Y'all are changing my life, bro. The amount of growth we have because y'all just keep showing up to the videos, keep dropping a like, keep dropping a comment, watching the whole thing through, man. Because you guys keep supporting me and fucking with me, bro, y'all might really change my life, bro. There's a possibility, man. A real shot. We could get to 3,000 subscribers by the end of this month, bro. I ain't gonna stop posting. I don't care if I gotta pull a sleepless night because I can't think of a video idea the whole day, bro. I'm gonna stay up till I get that video idea done, and I'm gonna do that shit. Even if it takes me at 7 a.m. and I gotta work at 8, I don't care, man. I'm grinding, man. I'm forever grateful, forever dedicated, and forever grinding, man. I appreciate y'all, bro. Man, I just ask y'all, man, we could really do something special as a community, man. I talk to every single one of my viewers, man. I respond to every comment. Y'all pull it to the Discord. I talk to all y'all, man. I'm in the Twitch chat, man. We're having the time of our lives, bro. Y'all, look, bro, I've been trying to do this on and off for 10 years, bro. I've never had to run this special in my life. We could really do it. We could really hit 3,000 this month, man. If y'all just keep coming in, bro. Every single day I'm posting. I got y'all, man. Let's turn up. But the last thing I want to tell y'all, bro, most important part of the video, man, this is some real talk. Listen to me. If y'all feel depressed, bro, I'm being serious. Y'all ever feel depressed? You ever feel anxious? You ever feel like you might be hostile to people, like your family, your friends, your job, like you're being mean to people and you don't want to be mean. It's just the way you are, bro. You can't help it. You're burning bridges, man. You trying to escape your problems, trying to solve them, and you just keep doing all the bad things that you said you don't want to do, but you keep doing them because you don't know nothing else and you stuck, bro. Jesus Christ has some solutions for y'all, man. I think God is great. I think God is good all the time, bro. Regardless of what the world try to tell y'all, regardless of what the world's trying to do to with your relationship with God, bro, I need y'all to lock in, man. Read John 15. Google it. Grab a Bible. John 15. Y'all can even join a Discord and we can talk about it, bro. Hey, man, I love y'all, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Peace.